By waiving our area member of the County Assembly, Mheshimiwa Rose, na all the MCAs who are present here this afternoon. Asante. Today we gather under a cloud of grief that hangs heavily over our county and our country. We have come together not because we have answers to every question, but because our hearts are broken by a tragedy that has robbed 16 young girls of their lives and shattered the dreams they carried. As we remember the 16 students who perished in the fire at Utumishi Girls Academy, we stand with families whose pain is beyond words. No parent expects to outlive their child, and no mother carries a daughter for 9 months, nurtures her, sacrifices for her education, and dreams of her future only to receive the devastating news that she will never come home again. To the parents and guardians gathered here today, and to those mourning in their homes across the country, we share in your sorrow. We may not fully understand the depth of your pain, but we want you to know that you do not walk this difficult journey alone. Nakuru County, and indeed the entire nation, mourns with you. We also remember the teachers and staff of Utumishi Girls. Many of you dedicated yourselves every day to guiding, protecting, and mentoring these children. And today, you also carry not only grief, but also trauma, difficult memories, and painful questions. Please know that we stand with you and appreciate the burden that you bear. To the students who survived and to the friends of those we have lost, your pain is real. The empty desks, the silent dormitories, the missing laughter of your classmates will remain painful memories and reminders of this tragedy. We pray that God grants you comfort, healing, strength at this very difficult time and days ahead. As we gather in prayer today, we also remember those who remain in hospital receiving treatment. We pray that God's healing hand rests upon them, that He may strengthen the doctors, the nurses, and caregivers attending to them. May He comfort the families who wait anxiously by their bedsides. And may every injured child recover fully and return home safely. Let me also acknowledge the loss of one of the mothers to the students at Utumishi Academy. And the student is Chepto from Form 3, whose mom passed on in a very tragic accident on the way to the school early that morning, going to pick up her daughter, and her husband is still hospitalized and needing a lot of surgeries. So we also remember that family as we remember these 16 families that have been affected. So moments like this, my fellow Kenyans, compel us to reflect deeply on the safety of our children. Every parent entrusts their child to a school with the expectation that they will learn in a safe environment and return home unharmed. The tragedy reminds us that safety in our schools cannot be taken for granted. As leaders, we must ensure that safety standards are not merely written policies, but daily practices. School infrastructure, emergency preparedness, fire safety equipment, regular inspections, and clear response mechanisms must become priorities, not afterthoughts. Parents, too, have a role to play. The value we teach at home matters. The conversations we have with our children matter. Discipline, respect for life, respect for authority, and peaceful conflict resolution begin in our homes long before they are reinforced in our schools. At the same time, we must confront an uncomfortable reality as a nation. We are witnessing increasing cases of unrest, indiscipline, and destructive behavior in some of our learning institutions. Reports indicate that more than 204 schools, over 4,000 students have been affected by closures and disruptions arising from unrest. This should concern every Kenyan. We cannot ignore the influence of the environment in which our children are growing up. They observe us, they listen to us, they imitate what they see. When children constantly witness adults resolving disagreements through chaos, through destruction, through confrontation and lawlessness, we should not be surprised when some begin to believe that disruption is an acceptable way of expressing dissatisfaction. This is not a political statement, it is a call for collective reflection. Leaders across all sectors, political, religious, educational, and community leaders must recognize the example we set for the younger generation. We must model restraint, responsibility, respect, and constructive engagement even when we strongly disagree. Perhaps the time has come for a serious national conversation involving parents, teachers, religious leaders, policymakers, and young people themselves. We must ask difficult questions about discipline, values, mental health, social influences, leadership, and the kind of society we are building for our children. If there is any lesson we can draw from this heartbreaking moment, it is that protecting our children is a shared responsibility. It belongs to all of us. Today, however, our foremost duty is to honor the 16 young lives, plus the mother lost, that we have lost. Though their time on earth was brief, their memories will remain in the hearts of their families, classmates, teachers, and communities forever. May we honor them not only with our tears, but also with our commitment to build safer schools, stronger families, and a more responsive society. May God comfort every grieving family. And to the families, let me leave you with Psalm 34, verse 18. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted, and he saves those who are crushed in spirit. May he continue to comfort you in this very difficult time of grief. I would be remiss if I did not respond to the senator and let her know, in case she was not aware, that the first fire engine at the scene and the fire engine that put out the fire and stopped it from spreading further, was from the Nakuru County government. The anti-stock theft department got there first, and they immediately called us to have our fire engine at the school. So I would hope you would get your facts right before alluding with such inaccuracies. Let me now proceed to call the Cabinet Secretary for Education, and hopefully he will also tell us what going forward needs to be done so that we are not mourning even an additional single life going forward. Asante. May God comfort the grieving families. Thank you.